Hi family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've been watching this series, thank you very much, and please do share if you know someone who's doing CTA, who's going through the most. Please share. Maybe they can relate and it will motivate them. So, the one thing I forgot to say in the previous video about my CTA journey, I'll continue here. The one thing I forgot to say is that, guys, God and I, if we were like this, we became like this. I prayed a lot, I worshipped a lot, because for me it was hard. I don't want to lie. CTA hit me hard because I started experiencing something I had never experienced before. It was failure, and that thing hurts. Makes I think in life, if you've never failed before, when you experience it, it hurts. It hits you, and when it hits you, it's just the like, I can't even explain. People can be motivating you and telling you I did it, and your brain will not comprehend because of the emotions you're going through. So anyway, I prayed a lot, and I met I met great people who are also prayer warriors. We're still friends to this day. They're my sisters, like, literally. I don't even consider them my friends. I consider them my older sisters. Um, that are just prayer warriors. Like, I think without prayer, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be part of the Smile Ministry. Okay, so yeah, I prayed a lot. Hey, I prayed a lot. Like I said, even with my husband, would pray over the phone. Well, he was my boyfriend at the time. Would pray over the phone and everything. And there's one thing I honestly want to put out there, and I'm sharing this experience not to, like, what's the word? I don't know. I'm just sharing the experience because I think most of us go through this. Like I said, I was in self isolation, and I was just dealing with a lot emotionally. I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know what to do. So, um there's this one uncle of mine, I remember, texted me on graduation day and was like, "Yeah, you didn't tell us it's your grad. We wanted to organize lunch for you and whatever." And at the time, I don't want to lie, my life didn't have meaning. I didn't even want to go to graduation. I I just wanted to pass CTA. Like, that's all I wanted. And my mom forced me. I had to go because my mom forced me, but I didn't want to go. I felt like I didn't, like I said, that's what I even told the therapist. Like, I felt like I didn't deserve to graduate because I'm failing at this thing. Like, CTA is showing me flames. It means I don't even deserve my degree. That's how I felt at the time. So I told my uncle, I'm like, I'm sinking deep. Like, I'm really not coping. I don't know what to do. And this uncle of mine told me failure is a part of life. You have to experience it at some point. And, like, I can't really quote what the uncle said word for word, but I was hurt. Like, I think the one thing about texts that is so true is that you put your own emotions. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean any harm. I'm pretty sure he meant it in a good way. I don't know, but at the time I was really hurt by those comments. I felt like, how can he say something like that? Like, how, like, can he at least encourage me instead of telling me that this is normal? I don't want normal. I want to be okay. And I think for me, more than anything, it was more of what I felt within. Like, my heart was not okay. So anyway, the reason why I mentioned that story, they may not even, because I'm just gonna start crying. Um the reason why I shared that story is that sometimes, even if it's not with accounting, sometimes in life you might be on a journey, right? Doesn't have to be an academic journey, whatever journey you're on. And unfortunately, you will have hurdles along the way, and the hurdles sometimes can be the words people say to you. Sometimes it can be it's situational, you know. But what I wanted to say is that words are very powerful, you know. So you need to make sure you surround yourself with people who will be building um your character, be people who will be encouraging you. That's the reason why I'm so grateful for the sisters that I met at Race, that prayed over me, that prayed for me, that still today we still prayer partners. And I am grateful for that, because those words, I don't want to lie, at the time it broke me. I remember I was in class, I had to go to a bathroom to cry, because I was in a very confusing, dark place in my life. And at that time, I just felt like that was the last thing I wanted to hear or needed to hear. So, um, it was rough. So make sure your circle, ne, with CTA, make sure that your circle is a positive one. Make sure that when people talk to you, it can be me, it can be someone else. Don't let it get to you. Don't, like, you need to develop, I don't know, I don't want to say a wall, right? But try by all means, because you will be like, well, for me, let me not say you will be, let me not speak negativity upon you, okay? You'll be fine. But I was very sensitive. Like, I was highly sensitive. So it's very important that you ensure that your circle is tight. Your circle is, if you're a spiritual person or a religious person or whatever, make sure that you surround yourself with people who will feed that part, that aspect of your life. Because I feel like CTA is mental, is spiritual, and it's physical, you know. So spiritually, you need to make sure that you have people to feed that, and you are feeding that. And mentally, you need to make sure that you have people feeding that, and you are strengthening that core of your mental ability and stability. So anyway, that's just a side note. When it comes to CTA, it's very emotional. I personally believe that you should even sit down with your family members, close friends, and explain to them the situation at hand. If you're in a relationship, talk to your person, your partner about it, because this journey, I personally, I don't think you can go through this accounting journey alone. I'm not talking about alone as in you are like, you, like, how do I put it? Oh my gosh, English is escaping me because I'm so passionate about this thing. Alone in a sense that you need support. It does not have to be people who studied accounting. It doesn't have to be your lecturer. Even your family members, you need their support. Like, you need people to sometimes carry you because you cannot carry yourself. So make sure that your circle is tight and people are understanding. Remind them that the reason why I'm not going to be able to attend that family event is because of CTA. And this thing, it's only 12 months. It's only a year, guys, and you can do it. But anyway, with that said, see you in my next one, and we'll continue, because now I got sidetracked with the whole emotional side of it. But yeah, see you in my next video. With that said, bye. May love and peace and grace be unto you. Bye. Mwah.